I have a few friends whose children, I believe, have a form of autism. I think it's called, is it Asperger's?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
That's what
sir.
he
You nailed
has.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I sometimes I pronounce it incorrectly, so correct me if I do if I do mispronounce it. And I'm actually pretty close with the family. I know her. I know her husband. I know her children, and beautiful, beautiful children. And I think sometimes when we don't understand something, we kind of shy away from it, and we try to make ourselves comfortable by not being around it because we don't be uncomfortable, right? And the fact, Sam, that you're able to do this, you're able to tap into the community that you belong to, and Gina, that you're helping your son, I must say, this is truly amazing. Like, and my question to you, Gina, and I'll get to you, Sam, as well.
Okay.
How does it feel to help your son on this journey, doing something that maybe many people, regardless if they have autism or not, can't do, but here he is doing it, and you're along the journey with him on this path.
Yeah, I mean, I feel honored to do it. As a mother of a special needs child, and I say special needs because that is the term that society has given him. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with special needs because he does have needs that are special sometimes. But the way that I feel about that is, I'm just glad that I can be here, along the ride. Um, Sam, with being his mom, we have always recognized that he has autism, obviously, because I wanted, when he was diagnosed at 4, we kind of suspected that that was probably what was going on before that. But, I'm not going to lie. When he was diagnosed, I was sad and I was scared. And
You went through a short period where you laid in bed.
yeah, I mean, I like completely got depressed because, when you have children, you just like, you think of the roses and you're like, and then when they were like, your son has autism, I didn't know what that future held. So anyway, I got over that pretty quickly and educated myself. And just along the way, he has autism. I mean, it is what it is. We don't view it as a disability. Dis means can't, not. And if we're going to use disability in our society, then everybody's disabled, because there are things that I can't do that he can do. And there are things he can do very, very well because he has autism. So I don't really know how we can get away with calling it, a disability, because he can. There are things he can do, can't do. There's things that I can do. You can't do things sometimes. You can do things. And so that I just don't really like to throw that term around. But to be here with him, and, there's been times that I've been scared, thinking, am I going to have a child that is not going to go to college, or not even go to college, because sometimes that doesn't even matter. But am I going to have a child that is not going to be able to survive without me, or like that, and not make strides and do things? And so that has occurred to me over the years, and that's a really scary thing. And so to see his success and to see him completely embrace himself and that he has autism, and to have confidence, that makes me as a parent feel a little bit more relaxed,
A little bit.
just a little bit.
Keyword being a little bit.
Making it in the world. So that's kind of the long answer, I guess.
And that's beautiful. That's perfect. And Sam, for you, how does it feel to have your mother by your side every step of this journey that you're taking on?
Both good and both a pain sometimes, I'll admit it. Both, but for the most part, good, really good, and lovely. Best you experience with your family, I mean, can't complain much about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do try to step back a lot. I mean, sometimes, like he'll have to say, Mom, this is my podcast. And so I have to back off. But we work really well together. I mean,
For the most part.
For the most part. I mean, I think anytime you're working on a project with somebody, you're not going to agree.
Yeah, and when we're so alike, I mean.
We are a lot alike too. So, yeah.
Absolutely.